Welcome back, Rhody Foody fam. Welcome back to the channel. I'm in my happy space right now. We are at a place called La Casita, West Warwick. Dominican food. We're gonna get into it. Just met the owner, Brandon. Amazing guy. Can't wait to be back. Brandon, if you're watching this, let's set up a day where we come and eat live there. I want to try everything on your menu. Look at this, guys. The one thing that I love about Dominican spots, it's basically like this, right? It's boom, 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 boom. God, look at this. Just look at it. Look how pretty it is. All right, let's get into eating. The cool thing that I love about this is so Rhode Island, guys. A couple things. One, when I asked Brandon, I was like, hey, how long you guys been open? He said 2 years. This is what I love about Rhode Island, guys, is that you keep discovering places. You just keep freaking discovering places. It's the food and beverage scene in Rhode Island is literally a natural, it should be considered a natural resource for our whole state. But let me shut up. Let me take a couple bites. I'm going to get into how it's structured here at La Casita, and then we'll get into it. All right? Look at this meat just falling apart. Look at that. Just, man, look at that. Don't even need to do much to it. Perfectly braised. And the beautiful, beautiful sauce for the bounce. Holy. That flavor is on point, though. And some of you are like, spaghetti? My Dominicans love their spaghetti. A spaghetti. Beans and rice. Just like any Latino food. I gotta have the beans and rice. And Brandon knew what's up. I was like, dude, do you mind putting some of the carne brown sauce over the rice? And he was like, that's the way to do it. It's been a minute, fam. Like, comment, subscribe. So I'm gonna give you a couple quick stories on my Dominican connections, my time in DR. But real quick, La Casita, and I love their tagline. Look at that, where everyone is at home. Beautiful. So when we were talking, he told me it was 2 years. I was like, man, I just discovered you. Again, that's what I love about Rhode Island. And I told him, like, I think I saw it on Instagram. He's like, yeah, man, like, people are just discovering us on Instagram, coming to check us out. And that's why, that is the power of social media, guys. That is the power of social media. Before COVID hit, I was always telling restaurants, you have to get on social media. You have to get on social media. I got so much pushback from some of the old school places. And then once COVID hit, they're like, oh, I guess we got to start an Instagram page and a Facebook page. Yes, you do. You should have been done have it. That's horrible grammar, but it's true. So the way it's set up here, as most kind of, kind of quick lunch Dominican spots are, it's kind of down the line, right? You kind of pick what size you want, how many sides you want, or sorry, what size, how many sides you want. You pick all your stuff, and then you just go down the row, and then... And if you want plátanos, if you want empanadas, if you want yuca, I didn't get any yuca this time, but tostones, I mean, they just have everything here. And you could choose from pork to beef is what I got. They got chicken. I mean, the one thing that I almost got too was, where is it? Here, right here. You guys know me. I almost got the tres leche because, I mean, I'm a maniac, but I saw how much food I was getting. I was like, oh, there's no room for that in here. I'm not even scared on this food getting cold in the car, guys, because it is piping hot. Beautiful. So real quick, traveling to Dominican Republic. Woo. I've only been once in my whole life. And I feel like I didn't get to experience DR, Dominican Republic, that much. Because I went to Punta Cana, which is a very beautiful like resort area. But I felt like, especially, I went when I was really young, right? That's what I thought vacation was. But as I've gotten older and I've branched out on not only my food palette, but also the type of travel that we take. As you guys know, when we went to Hawaii, we didn't eat. I don't think that we did. We maybe once or twice we got something from like, you know, a gas station, but every single meal that we had was from a local restaurant. We got outside of the resort. The real country in which you're visiting is outside, unless that's the type of trip you're trying to go for. I just want to be on a beach, I want to be pampered, and I don't want to have to deal with anything because I live such a stressful life. If that's the type of vacation you want, then you're good. That's not the type I want. I want to get into, you're going to get better food. It's going to be cheaper. It's going to be just more authentic if you leave the resort. 100% guaranteed, money back guaranteed. If you do that and it doesn't happen, guys, send me a Venmo request. I'll pay for your meal. Absolutely. Look at that, just falling apart. Shout out to West Warwick. So my connection to the Dominican population here in Rhode Island is when I was doing radio a long time ago, many moons ago, I started a radio show with a good friend of mine, Carlos, who goes by the name of DJ Cabeza. I started a show because at that time reggaeton was just huge. I don't know if you guys remember, but like in the 2000s, reggae and reggaeton was just taking over the airwaves. So I was like, I got to put together a reggaeton show. So I had a list of 3 different DJs that I was supposed to interview and kind of talk to. And I met DJ Cabeza, the first one, and I just decided to go with him. I didn't interview the rest because he was charismatic. He was funny as hell. We got drunk together, and he ended up becoming a really good friend, really great friend. And we did a reggaeton show for, I want to say like 2 to 3 years. And then so happy for him. He ended up getting a job at a local Spanish speaking only radio station that was just offering them. He was being offered too much money to say no. And then fast forward, and then now he's David Ortiz's Big Papi. He's Big Papi's official DJ. How cool is that? So proud of him. I love seeing my friends accomplish like amazing things like that. Yeah, spaghetti's got the onions in it. It's the way to do it. Oh, they don't have it on here. They must have rotating sides. Because I saw it on the menu, it was said spaghetti. Almost like when you have a Spanish person say Sprite, it's always going to be Sprite. That's because of the ES. Oh, this is gonna put me to bed. So super proud of him. You guys check him out. DJ Cabeza. He spells Cabeza with a K instead of a C. And anybody going to Dominican Republic real soon? Let me know. I know the flights are cheap. And I don't want to stay on a resort. If I have to, I will. But I definitely want to check out some local restaurants down in DR. Again, I was young, didn't know better. Stayed at an Intercontinental, or was that in Puerto Rico? No, I think it was Dominican Republic. Yeah, stayed at an Intercontinental. Had a fantastic time. But I kicked myself in the butt thinking that I should have explored more. But that's okay. You live and you learn. Now, because I can already read the comments. Luke, you eating Dominican food. Why can't you eat Puerto Rican food? We will, guys. All right? I happened to be in West Warwick today, and something clicked in my head. I was like, there's a place in West Warwick that I want to try. I couldn't remember the name of it. Went to my notes. I saw that it was La Casita. Phenomenal. Well, they open every day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. That might have been it. Maybe I think I tried coming here once on a Sunday. But give them props, guys. 2 years, that means that they were open freshly. Bad grammar again. During Covito. And still thriving. I'm parked across the street from them. People going in and out the whole time. Oh, look at that potato. Potato coming in. Woo, so hot. Damage. All right, fam. That's La Casita. Now let's get into random life questions that we always love doing. My favorite part of this new channel series. That was a big bite. Question number 1. Numero uno. What is something that you have that you think that very few people have? What is something that you have that very few people have? Think about it. And I want you guys to write your answers down below. I love hearing your answers, guys. What's something? I'm going to say, at least for me, food in my beard. At least for me, I'm going to say and I don't know if this was always the case, but for a long time at least, one thing that I think that I have that I think few people have is I have the ability to not be bored. Life is so vast, and there's just so many things. Oh. There's so many things one can do, Pro tip, guys, put all the sauce on the rice. Soak up all that good. Like, I don't get bored. And I was always like that. Even pre-phones, right? Even pre having a smartphone where the whole world is in your pocket. Let's think about that for a second. I'm old enough to remember before having cell phones. Or having cell phones, but they weren't smartphones. You had to send a text to someone. It took 10 minutes. And it cost money. But don't be sending me texts. Call me after 9. That's when my minutes are free. So that's the way I'm going to answer that one. I just don't have the ability to be bored. And I'm sure other people have that ability too. But I think it's one... Because I have some friends like, I'm bored. You want to do something? I'm like, yeah, I mean, I want to do something with you. But not because I'm bored. So that's a good question. Question number 2. Numero dos. What's a scam that you have fallen for? What's a scam that you have fallen for? It's a good question. You guys think I liked it or what? It's been so while. I don't know why it's taken me this while to do Dominican food on this channel. I'm starting to have a lot of extra free time, guys, and I'm about to have a lot extra soon. Look, what does that mean? So the scam that I've fallen for which I think we've all fallen for, cable TV. No, I'm just kidding. Is actually the cable TV and the movie companies are gonna end up having the last laugh, guys, because they're all starting their own freaking streaming app. So if you want to watch a certain show, you're gonna have to freaking... Everything in the world goes in circles. We're gonna end up having one app that's gonna have a discounted price to have more and more. It's basically gonna be freaking cable all over again. All right, they've never seen anybody in the car. Shout out to All Tails or Wagon. Full service grooming. This is the end of the day. So, scam that I've fallen for was I got my cell phone stolen in Colombia. So what they do is that they try to find Americans, or tourists I should say, that leave their phones on the table. And what they do is they have this big board of like CDs on it, and they're trying to sell CDs. And if your phone's here, they put this big board over your phone and they try to sell you stuff, and you're sitting there like, no, I'll say thank you, no thank you. And then you're looking at your friends like, no thank you, no thank you. And they're pretending they don't know English. And the whole time what they're doing is, while they're doing this, they're grabbing your phone, putting it away, and they're going, no, okay. And then they put it away, and then before you even realize that your phone is gone, because you're still astonished, like, this guy really tried to sell his mixtapes to us? He's already gone. The thing that sucked about that, and I think I shared this story in a previous video, is that that was during my volunteer trip in Colombia, and one of the volunteers, she was adopted, and she actually found her birth family in Colombia, and that was part of her trip. Part of her trip was to volunteer, and the other part was to reconnect with her family that she was adopted from. And on that freaking phone, which I'll never get again, on that phone was, I had recorded her reaction when the phone call came in, and that's lost forever. I'm sure that guy wiped the memory card and everything else and sold it for 20 bucks. I would have gave him the 20 bucks. I would have given him here's the 20 bucks. I don't care about the phone. I care about the memory that I wanted. I was about to, after we were done with the meal, I was going to surprise her and send her the video and say, hey, just, I caught this moment for you. Didn't work out. So that's a sad scam. So let me know how you guys ever got scammed. I remember when I was young. You guys remember when the internet first started? And the Nigerian prince thing? I remember going, oh my God, this guy wants to give me $1 million. Phenomenal. Last question, because this video is getting too long. Question number 3. What do you think will not exist in 2023? Heavy question. Guys, I ate oh my God. I'm gonna sleep like a baby today. I'm gonna sleep like an absolute baby. I wish I can lick all this sauce. What will not exist in 2030, guys? That's, what is that? 7.5 years from now? Right? Yeah, 2020. Yeah. Oh my God. Bad math, Lupe. You're a bad man. 8.5 years, guys. Sorry about that. I'm not very smart, Jenny. A couple things come to mind. I think in 2030, you're probably going to end up seeing a lot more electric cars, a lot of more hybrids. I think you're going to start seeing a lot of these gas stations switch over to charging stations. I mean, there's still going to be gas cars, right? I remember reading this article one time, and it basically said that when electric cars first came out, the poor people had the gas cars and the rich people had the electric cars. And then once electric cars are normal and all the makers are making it, that it's going to be the reverse. It's going to be all the regular people owning electric cars, and only the rich are going to be able to afford gas cars. And when you think about it and you go, oh my God, that's so right. It's crazy. Don't think about it too much, guys. Don't overthink it. 2030, I think privacy is probably going to be one of the things that less and less. I know in one of the towns in Rhode Island, they put up these black ops type cameras everywhere. No statement, no nothing. They're calling it a pilot program. And basically it's to track license plates for crimes. I like how everything is disguised as public safety. I don't know. And I think that's probably why a part of me is longing. And as I say it, a freaking RV drives by. Too many signs in this world, guys. Part of me is wanting to get that piece of land somewhere in the woods and just living off grid. Still close enough where if I wanted to go into town, I could, or, visit friends and stuff like that, but far away enough where it's like, I just want to sit on my porch and read a book, start a fire. So yeah, privacy. Let me know what you guys think. I know that was that went a little dark, Lupe. So yeah, guys, make sure you support local. La Casita, if you're in Rhode Island, La Casita is definitely a place that you should try out, especially if you're in the Warwick, West Warwick area. Did I get more arroz on me? Oh my God. I'll lick the plate. Thank you so much to Brandon and the team. Phenomenal. Brandon, if you watch this whole video, watching me stuff my face, definitely hit me up, brother. Hit me up on IG. This rice is made perfect. This is perfectly cooked freaking rice. Rice is one of those simple things that people mess up. And I wholeheartedly believe that only certain people are blessed enough. Oh my God. Every bite. Are blessed enough to know how to make perfect rice. All right, I'm gonna get going. Too many cars are starting to park around me. Give me the suspicious eye. I don't think there's a lot of eating mukbang channels in Warwick. Whew. Thank you again. La Casita, right there, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Join us on YouTube memberships. Links are always down below. And let me know some of the answers to those. God. What the heck is going on here? Oh, this is my expensive dental bill. I love you guys so much. All right. Can't wait to travel. Can't wait to go to Dominican Republic. Can't wait to just eat it all, baby. We're going to be eating the world. And guess what? You guys are coming along for the ride. This is you. All you beautiful people, you're right here with me. You're right here with me. We're doing this together. I'm going to be asking for suggestions. I'm going to be asking what's in your town. If I'm lucky enough, I would love to meet up with you guys and we can have a meal. We can just grab some coffee, whatever it is. But we'll get there. All right. I think the first big trip, guys, is probably going to go see my buddy Adam. He's my Adam. No one else can have him. His wife Jessica is probably like, "What the heck are you talking about?" Yeah, I'm starting to get more eyes here, guys. So it's time to go. We'll talk more on the next video. Be well, eat well, and take care of each other. Ciao.